Hello, this is me again. This is Knuckles the Echidna. This is issue 22, and we only got a couple issues to go this issue, this comic. So let's just get it over with, I guess. What in blazes? It's outrageous. More likely it's dingo trash up to no good. Now see here. Oh my word! Good evening, High Counselor. We'd like to have a word with you. No, no! I think this is the first appearance of this character. This lady here comes a mainstay later on. I don't remember seeing her before. So yeah, here we go. You've been so outspoken in your aversion to our technology that we want to find out why. Aha! Widescreen, high definition TV, video phone, closed circuitry, modern system, to say nothing of all the doodads and gadgets lying about. Quite a collection for such an avid technophobe. Why, your average citizen barely has the basics. You think they'll feel sorry for you once they learn the truth? Escort the High Counselor back to the center. Once word of this gets out, we'll soon find out who our true friends and allies are. I don't like the way Knuckles are drawn here. That does not look right. I don't like that at all. What the fuck? How do I know you guys are on the level about my father? How do I even know you're who you say you are? What kind of family keeps everything such a secret? If there's anything I understand, my boy, if there's any one thing I regret, it's that we did keep you in the dark far longer than we should have. You have to understand, we did it with your best interest in mind. What the fuck's this face, by the way? Oh, the bomb part says, you say you want to. What? Okay, I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Beatles, but a lot of these, like, references just don't make any sense. Like, I guess there's gonna be Revolution, I guess? Revolution 9? No, that's a reference. It's that I've been sold a load of moo ever since I can remember. I bet my father's part of this whole shebang. Don't be so quick to judge either him or us, my boy. There's so much more to this than you can imagine. Try me. Allow me to pull up a chair, as this could take a while. You're asking us to explain our 400 years of family and echidna history. I always hate history. It's nothing but boring old news. Fake news, okay? How about we talk about my father instead? Now, that is funny, son, talking about your father and a lack of interest in history all in the same breath. Your father was a great student in history, became a in fact, which is why we're concerned about you. I'm doing just fine, thank you very much. All I want to know is the whereabouts of my father right now. Person to speak Friday, sir. Certainly, Constable. I take it things didn't go well between you and Lady Laura Lee. Pretty much what I expected. Unfortunately, the differences are more than we're able to surmount. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. Sometimes these things are beyond anyone's ability to work out. Ready to depart, Julie Sue? I didn't get a chance to say thank you to our pilot for saving our bacon. What do I feel? I know you. 'Cause I am my son's father, and you know him as Knuckles. Oh wow. Have you seen Knuckles? Is he alright? Says, I guess she's saying that because there's, like, what happened here? Where's the tail? I never see this before in a comic. But the tail of the text bubble is not there. Like, where is it? Where is it? I'm sure he's quite well, Julie Sue. This way, if you please. What was all that about? Why didn't you let him talk to me? Knuckles could be hurt, or worse. Also, the Guardian is well, and that his father is going to join him. If I didn't know better, Julie Sue, I think you actually cared about what happened to Knuckles. Can well imagine what must be going through that boy's head. He's probably mad at the world, especially me. If I know Knuckles, he's probably gone to be by himself. In the one place we least likely to suspect. Where are you taking me? Haven't you done enough? Let me go. Let me go, I say. Quiet, pathetic little worm. You'll do what we tell you when we tell you. Can we discuss this? I'm sure we can make
A deal?
Deal? Did you say you wish to make a deal? That really amuses me, hearing you say that you're a sanctimonious hypocrite. Your family has changed one bit. Stir up the crowd, suppose if are rightfully theirs, while your kind controls all the fruits of others' labor. Your ancestors never offered me any deal. My brother and I sought to restore our homeland in the mother world almost 400 years ago. Now it's payback time, and you know what they say about that. It's like an itch, only meaner. Ooh, itch, only meaner. I don't know what that means. I'm much further, Constable. We seem to be taking the long way home. Seems we have a crowd up ahead. They'll just step aside once we get closer.
No, they won't. Gripes! You think they have a permit for this sort of thing, sir? They can always bust them if they don't. Keep a little on it, deputy. I don't want to blow this out of proportion. Jeff, get a gander over there. It's the jackpots. They won't touch us, not if they don't want other echidnas to feel sympathetic to our cause. Here's hoping I can reason with the cooler heads among the crowd. Attention, if you must protest, please step aside to allow the traffic through. That's kind of funny. Great reasoning. Just like move aside, assholes. What the? Get back! Of all that, quick, patch me in a scramble hookup to channel Echo Delta. Hello, they're being the shit each other. It never rains, but it always pours. Another emergency. Why, it's Constable Remington. We have a crisis. It appears the dingoes are going amok. You can call the agency on this one, so you're my only hope of diffusing a bad situation. My main concern is at the moment is getting the Lady Laura to safety.
Mom, she's with you? Or you heard the man. We gotta save my mom. Back in action, together again, huh? Let's go make like heroes, my boy.
I don't know which is worse.
Having to answer that boy's questions or just standing by as he takes care of business. I can't put this off any longer, however noble and good my intentions were. I should have thought of Knuckles first and foremost. Much as it pains me to admit it, Laura is right. I really haven't been much of a parent. Yeah, you think? Maybe because certain things worked well in the past, but times have changed. Perhaps I didn't change enough with them. Knuckles? Knuckles. Evidently the lad's in here, which is just as well, given how uncertain I am of what I should say, for one thing. What the fuck that? I certainly doubt simply saying I'm sorry makes up for it. Whoa, Arky, they're awfully friendly around here. But evidently nobody wants to get along, my boy.
I guess that wasn't Knuckles saying that, but let's pretend he said that.
At the very least, echidnas and dingoes, you mean?
Incoming!
Now, where's my mom? You see her anywhere in this mess, Arky? Lucky for you. Yeah! I don't get it. How could things fall apart like this? I saw him coming.
I was wording that very same thing myself. Huh? Who? General Von Stryker, sir. It's pathetic. Have we fallen so far that we are reduced to begging for scraps from echidna tables?
Begging your pardon, General, but I'm none too proud of a kidnap paper either. What do you say we have a cooling off period for both sides while we figure out how to resolve the problem? By the way, what is the problem? Too many broken echidna promises, and I swear if you and yours don't make good this time, you'll have wished you had got rid of us instead. Now that's a happy thought. Too bad I'm one of the good guys, says somebody.
What are you doing? Wait, no! No! Don't do this, please. I beg you. No! The patient is under, doctor. You shouldn't feel a thing. You won't even remember being on this table once we're through. Let's make this initial decision to the skull over here.
What a pity.
It isn't your ancestor lying there in your steed. Still see the smug look on his face. When Emmett and I confronted Menthor, I guess, for our presentation to this simple lit chamber. And with your support, that would encourage the council to go along. Dimitri, if this plan of yours succeeds, you'll be a hero to all, and that would upset my plans. Therefore, I have no choice but to denounce it for the hair's sake that it is. You can't do that. But he did. The High Council denied our petition. It was obvious no matter what Edmund said, or I said, the fix was in. The decision stands. Back then I was thinking straight, and as Interjack I was consuming my own power, and my carelessness resulted in my downfall. And this time, the vengeance will be mine.
Knuckles? You guys miss me. Compadre. Yo, there! It's the homeboy. Where you been, Nux? Every time we turn around, you're out of town. I was checking in my mom to see if she was okay. I got kind of hairy with the dingoes demonstrating near our apartment. What's up with that? The whole season be on edge lately. Yeah, let's explain that one. Jolly Sue! Talk to me, girl. The way here, the High Council hasn't lifted a finger to speed along progression like construction houses for dingoes. To explain why they're ordinary, but why protest now and why not before? The elections for the High Council are coming up. Whoever gets voting can either dance or throw a monkey wrench at the whole program. And since the average citizen hasn't weighed in with an opinion for or against, nobody has any clue what the smart course of action is. Exactly, and it gets even better. All the years, even though I actually don't have any years. You Knuckles don't have any years? Maybe they're hidden under all his dreadlocks. There hasn't been any sighting of Parvata, the anti-tech counselor, since last night. A reason given for his disappearing act? His wife isn't talking. Apparently she's spooked out of her mind. How do you know? Just see a little birdie told me. In case you haven't figured it out, Nux. She got friends in low places. I'll be sure to tell the constable that when we see him. He asked me to find you guys and arrange a meeting. You wouldn't be yanking my chain now, dollface. Why would I do that, Vector? Let's demonstrate to everyone what the penalty is for betraying your own kind.
We have no quarrel with you. We just want to be left alone.
It will appear that Jellyfish's is fine. Show that this toad what happens to those who don't support our side. Beat the miscreant senselessly.
Master received from Commissaire. The insurrection has begun. Lord Dimitri. Excellent. We finally take back what should have been ours all those years ago. When terror and intimidation as our weapon of choice, we shall crush in all resistance. Then, when the citizenry look for a savior, we shall give them one. Let's hear it for the people's choice, the paragon of virtue, the staunch supporter of the technology, now candidate. Pravala, hail Dimitri, immortal Dimitri, we shall ever endure. Engaged by the emerald, his power is limitless. First shall Echidnapolis fall to him, then Mobius Prime itself. Hail Dimitri! There you go. That's the end. Thank you for watching, and next time we're going to Knuckles 23. See you then.